Hey everyone, Andy here from Bushcraft. Hope you're having a nice day. So, Saturday today. It's been a few weeks since my last video. I've been spending the past few weekends with the family, going on camping trips with them and such, so I haven't done any filming. But out today on a day hike slash sort of reconnoitre a few future wild camp spots in different areas. I do like my little spot by the stream, but it's nice to find new areas and see what you can make of it at those spots. But on my travels here I found this old fallen over pine tree. It's broken off at the base, it's fallen flat, but there's pieces where it's like tore open and there's some fatwood in there. So as you do, collect some resources as you go. But yeah, stay tuned, hopefully it'll be a good day. So I've just broken this piece off here, and it's not the most concentrated piece of fatwood I've found, but you can see that it's in there. So I think I'm going to take a few chunks of this. I'm not planning on having a fire because I'm going to be moving around a lot today, so I've just brought my mess stove, but I will take a few pieces of this because whenever I do have my next fire, then I'll have some free fatwood from the bush. That's this big bit that I've snapped off. I've just been shaving it down with my knife to get to the actual fatwood pieces, and on second inspection it looks actually pretty concentrated. So yeah, good chunk of it here. I've got to go all the way back here yet. You can see it's there as well. Just chip away all this dead stuff and then get down to the good pieces of fatwood. But yeah, nice find this. I'll have to mark it on my map to remember it for future. It's been a while since I've been through this part of the bush. Last time I was here it was winter, so it was all just leaf litter. Now the canopy is mostly blocked by all the green leaves. It's beautiful. It's humid, makes it feel like walking through the jungle, but it's quiet, it's peaceful. The only real noise I can hear is Rusty running around in the leaf litter, the odd plane overhead, but there's no traffic noise, there's no people noise in the busy streets, people bumping into you not even saying sorry because they're in such a rush. But not me, not today. Chilling like a villain today. Gentle stroll through the woods, see if I can't find myself a new camp spot, another one to add to the list. Getting another overnighter planned in the next couple of weeks or so. Yeah, this is what it's all about. Feeling like you're in the middle of nowhere and by yourself. This is what I love about this. For a few hours in one day, you can feel like you're totally alone and there's nothing to worry about. So just found this deer antler when I was out walking there. I'm going to have a look about, see if I can find the other one, but it's being chewed and gnawed at, so I think it's probably been dragged from somewhere else. So maybe not found the other one. But this portion here, a quite nice looking bit, so could end up being used for future, what's the word, ferro rod handle material. Yeah, well happy with that. It's the second deer antler I found in the woods. I found one about a couple of years ago up in Scotland, but it was really small. I still got it, but it was too small. The main portion here on the other one, too small to make a ferro rod handle out of. But I've went and found this now, and this will be absolutely perfect. So yeah, little home project, or maybe I'll just keep it. Yeah, amazing what you find in the woods. Anyway, I'm going to get cracking, see what else I can find. Keep looking for another camp spot. You really want this, don't you, bud? Huh? You really want this, don't you? I've been walking for a few miles now, and I've just come through a patch of woodland that I've spent some time in before. About 4 months ago I've had a fire on this spot here. I'll give you a close up once I get rusty off of it. So this circular spot here, that's where I dug out, had the fire. Once it had burnt out, I saturated it with water, then threw in some deer dung and mashed it all together so it was sort of like manure. Then I went round the woods, dug up little patches of the moss, not one big huge patch, just little bits here and there so it didn't look out of place, and then pieced it back together when I got to this spot, and then just sprinkled over some leaf litter, some twigs and a couple of bigger branches, and 4 months on, it looks like no one's ever been here. The reason I bring it up is because, not to show off my fire hiding skills, but to bring up the point that I've walked for miles today and I've seen 5 different camping spots, and the reason I know people have been camping there is because there's fire scorch marks left on the ground, bits of wood that have been charred and then just scattered out of the way, and it's there's no need for it. If you're going to come out to the bush and use what it's got to offer, then show it a bit of respect and put it back to how you found it. It just bugs me. That's my 10 cents anyway. Having a staring contest with a little deer there. I think it's a little fallow. I'm going to try and get an overnighter done in the next couple of weeks. My plan is I'm going to go to this little spot that I found where there's plenty of dead straight pieces of spruce, and make a raised bed and then do an overnighter in that. I made a raised bed when I was up in Scotland at a campsite that I started up in Scotland. I never got around to finishing it, but I also never got a chance to do an overnighter in that raised bed that I made before I left and moved down England. But we're going up there in August to visit friends and family. So when the wife's out with one of her mates, and she'll take the kids because the kids are friends with her friends' kids, so I'll have a free day, potentially a free night, so I might try and swing it to get an overnighter at my old camp spot. Hopefully it'll still be standing. No one's wrecked it. I don't think it will be, it's kind of out of the way place. You'd have to go out your way to get to it. pretty steep hill to get down to it, and then obviously you'd have to climb back up that steep hill, so I don't think many people will be passing by it. But, yeah, be nice if it is still standing. So yeah, I've got that to look forward to at the end of August. But anyway folks, I'm going to get cracking now. I'm not going to film the rest of the journey back to the car because we're not far now and there's no point. So, thanks for watching, and I really appreciate everyone's support, everyone who's subscribed. Big thank you to everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.